What's going on, my friends? This is Big Red Leads, getting you to the black. I want to talk to you today about delay, discipline, or lack thereof. What's easy to do is also easy not to do. Whew, that's a lot. It's a lot. I want to start off by simply saying, just asking a question. In your everyday, normal day, what's the most difficult thing for you to do? You got your answer? Now, the follow up to that, why is it difficult? Mm, why is it hard? It's not that it's hard. Understand, everything in life, every activity has its own challenges, its own difficulties. It's not that it's hard. Let's let's take it a step further. What about I'm going to start a business today? Let's say New Year's resolutions. People love New Year's resolutions, which is funny to me, but I'm going to start a business this year. I'm going to go back to school this year. I'm going to go back and get that degree. I'm going to lose weight this year. I'm going to get in shape this year. Whatever it is for you, what keeps you from achieving, staying disciplined in that activity so that you can be successful in whatever endeavor you embark on? What keeps you from that? Ask yourself. Write it down. It's one thing. It's one thing. You'll hear people say, "Oh, I don't have the money to start a business. I just can't get to the gym. I don't have time." All those, as it's not hard for me to say it, but it's hard for some people to hear it. All those are excuses. No more excuses this year. If the past year and a half, 2 years have shown you nothing, no more excuses. That is simply your mind talking you out of your greatest self, the greater and better version of you, whether it be personal development, physical health, just mental capacity, action taking, whatever it is all in your mind. There's a great book by Mel Robbins. I suggest anybody who's watching this just check it out. I believe it's the 5 second rule. And in the book, she also talks about it, and you could probably look her up in on YouTube videos. She also talks about it. She's a great speaker, good author, very good author, um, awesome coach, awesome person. What I'm saying to you is, in the book, she's talking about how your mind, after about 5 seconds, will talk you out of doing something that you want, you deserve, you put the work in, you've earned. Your mind is protecting you. First of all, trying something new is already got its challenges. It's already got its challenges. Those are coming. It's already got its difficulties. Those are coming. It's going to have its hills. It's going to have its climbs. It's going to have its moments where you have to pull instead of push. All those things are coming, no matter how you slice it. So, what's holding you back? Your mind is talking you out of doing what you truly want. There are so many coaches and philosophers and people who are in the space, salespeople especially, who talk about this. Simply getting over yourself, your own mind, and, be honest with you, you're going to have to tell your brain to shut up for a minute. One way to counter that, give it a good counterpunch, Let's count down to 5. I'm going to get up and go to the gym today. I'm going to the gym today. The longer you sit there, your brain is working against you. I'm protecting you, bro. This is your brain. I'm protecting you, bro. You don't need to go to the gym today. You can go tomorrow. You procrastinate. You push it off. You just, I'll go tomorrow. Tomorrow turns into Wednesday. Wednesday turns into Thursday. Thursday turns into 2 years later. It's very easy to fall into that pattern. That pattern becomes a paradigm, which just eats most people alive. Just eats people alive. Most people are caught up in their own paradigm, which 95% of the time, it's your mind. It's not something outside of you. Everything you need, I did a previous video about this. You are enough. Accept your greatness. Walk into it. Put the work in. Discipline yourself. Count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And go. Whatever activity you're trying to engage in, the first step is the hardest. Because after that, it's just activity, learn, activity. Engage in every aspect of whatever activity that you are trying to, or goal that you are trying to accomplish. If you can do that, you can overcome anything. Trust me when I say this. The majority of my clients have some hang up that they initially start with, and by the time we're into our second session, whatever that block was, we're working to get rid of it if it's not already gone. No more excuses this year. How about no more excuses for the rest of your life? I want you to be accountable to yourself. Treat yourself like you have to take care of yourself. If you're a mother, if you're a father listening to this, if you are a daughter, a son listening to this, if you're an uncle or an aunt listening to this, you're a grandparent listening to this, understand that at some point you have to treat yourself like you are taking care of you. Jumping into a new activity, engaging in something that you have not done before, is going to come with all those things I previously mentioned. It's going to come with the challenges. It's going to come with the difficulties. But guess what? It is your mind. My mind's playing tricks on me. Shout out to the Ghetto Boys. That's what it is. It's your mind playing tricks on you. It's your mind giving you this false sense of it's protecting me from getting hurt. Well, first of all, if you don't engage in this activity, or you don't go after your goals, if you don't have a checklist, you're not even seeing any type of results anyway, because you know your answer. We're talking about sales right now. You're selling yourself on being the best version of you. Are you willing to do whatever it takes to get better, personal development, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, to connect to the rest of the world, and don't let distractions or anything stop you from accomplishing what's best for you? No one can define success for you but you. You hear this from speakers. Think big, dream big. What happens a lot of times, it's the majority of times, it's not even a lot of times, it's the majority of times for us as adults, this is what happens. As we get older, we start engaging in more responsibility. So the curiosity kind of dissipates. The imagination starts to shrink. The creativity starts to shrink. Unless you're an artist, you understand what I'm saying. I'm talking to the everyday person who has a job that they go to, they have a family, they come home, and they want more for themselves. But they think about it, but then that thought of, becoming, I don't know, a gymnast or a fitness coach or a sales professional, that dream of being an astronaut, those dreams get swallowed up by quote unquote reality, life. At some point we have to take accountability, apply some discipline, apply a lot of action, and simply tell our mind to be quiet, be still in your mind, and just move forward with everything that you have. Give everything into something that, especially something that new, something new. Oh my goodness, if it's new, you want to learn as much as you can so that the fear is gone. The more you learn about a subject, the fear is gone. The more you engage in an activity, the more it becomes repetition. When we're talking to sales guys, especially young salespeople, talking to young salespeople, we tell them to practice. Practice. Go over your scripts. Go over your scripts with each other. Practice, 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 practice every day. Why? Because you don't use it, you lose it. That applies to a lot of things. How many of you guys have not ridden a bike in years? There's a big gap. You haven't ridden a bike in years. Then you get on one and it feels like you're about to fall off the first time after a long period of time. Why is that? Why? Because you have too many responsibilities. Enjoy your life. Learn as much as you can and don't let these mental blocks or excuses dictate your life. You design your life, you plan your life, and you take action and apply it to your life. That's where the most successful you lies. The most successful version of you lies in that. Most people work hard. Most people don't think hard. A lot of people work hard. I know a lot of people that work hard. And at the end of the day, end of the week, the end of the month, they're still in the same space they were 10 years prior. And I'm not trying to sound all doom and gloom, but this is I want you to really awaken to that question, that original question. Even the second question. Why do you cancel your own dreams and aspirations with the thought of putting it off? Do it today. Do it today. Do it today. Do it today. Like, subscribe, share, subscribe to the channel. Big Red Leads, where we get you to the black. I hope this message helps. I know it's going to help somebody. I know it'll help somebody. Love you all. Talk soon.